Okay, so I'm live. Hello, this is Francis McCaffrey. I'm from McCaffrey Crafts. I am a dusty stick maker. I've been working on sticks all day. So it's I have a lot of sticks in production. I just uploaded a lot of shillelaghs and a few hiking sticks and stuff that I was working on. I have about 10 or 15 nice sticks behind me that I finished as well. That hopefully I can try to get on later today or probably tomorrow morning. Uh, Face is all red from working in the basement. You get dust in you, you start rubbing into you as well, and you get irritated as well. So it's all part of being a stick maker. So wait a few minutes for a few people to join, and then I can tell you a bit about what I've been working on and a few of the different things that I have as well. And Yeah, so this week I spent some time on working on some hiking sticks. I just finished 5 hiking sticks, and I have put them online. So if you go to my website mccaffreycrafts.com, you'll be able to see them as well. And let me see a few people joining here. I hope I've done this right. It says no one's here yet, so give a few minutes for some people to join, and then I can go into my usual spiel for the hour or however long that you guys ask me questions. So Mary, hey Mary, how are things? How's everything in Wyoming and stuff? I haven't been checking my YouTube comments too much. I saw like you were saying that you there missed the last live stream and you were moving or you got locked out of your house or something, because I've been kind of like trying to focus on making the sticks, but I keep having to shipping orders as well. And I had some home improvements going on recently as well, which was wrecking my head. Let's see now. Good evening, Francis. I won't be able to stick around long. Phone battery is low as well. It's okay, man. Just don't worry about it. I better show you these guys then. If you haven't been, you're not going to be here for long. These are stick A and stick B, which I finished the hiking staffs. So I'll show you guys there. Um, these are pretty big hiking staffs that I finished. So you can see them here compared to each other. This was like stick A for my video, and then this is stick B. So here you go. You guys can get a kind of look at these as well. So if I stand back here, you can see it all. So that's stick A, about I think 800 grams, 54 3/4 inch. Then this is about 54 inch. This is about 650 grams. Good weight in the two of these. So I managed to actually finish these 2 sticks, and I actually have these online at the moment. So if you go to mccaffreycrafts.com, I put them online, the website, about 5 minutes ago. And these are nice ones. These are pretty rare because, as you guys know, I don't really make too much of the staffs with the big handle at the top as well. But yeah, I did. I found some nice pieces of wood, and I thought it was good. So Mary says, very hot here for a few days, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Two big fires going near me, praying for rain. Yeah, the forest fires can be crazy in the States, I've seen as well. And it's always one extreme. It's either too cold in the wintertime or it's too hot in the summertime as well. But yeah, and I think Greece and places get mad forest fires as well. In Ireland, we have about, what was it? It went up to 22 degrees yesterday, and it's about 16, 17 degrees today. So that's a heat wave for Irish people. We'd be melting as well. Like, look how pale an Irish arm is. That's that glows in the dark. That's how pale Irish people are. You can contrast it to my red face. But yeah, I finished these hiking staffs. They're beautiful, man. They're great. These are very rare because I don't really make them that often, and I made 2 last week. And If you've been following my short videos, you'll kind of see these sticks. So they're long, man. They're like 54 inches, 54 3/4. And it is so rare to get a piece of blackthorn that I can make a bit straight. It's not like perfectly straight, but like, where's the camera? There you can see. That's pretty straight, lah. You see? I got it pretty straight. Pretty happy with that. And then this one as well, it's pretty straight. There's a little bend in bits and pieces. Where's the camera? There we go. You see? That's where the camera is. I think it's got pretty straight as well. Nice little angle on it as well. So two beautiful, there we go. Two beautiful hiking staffs with a bit of a ball at the top as well. That's true. Don't bother with the tanning. No. I don't tan, I burn. Burn. Like, it's always like something to burn with as well. But yeah, so here's like two sticks that turned out pretty well, and quite happy with them. I put a load of the shillelaghs on the side because actually I last week, man, someone bought like 16, and another guy bought 17 shillelaghs, and geez, I was flying through these guys, these little fellas, these little shillelaghs, Irish souvenirs, and so these were selling like hotcakes last week. I don't know what was it. Sometimes something will give me some kind of shout out or something like that. Actually, do you know what I usually use these for? Is that my muscles are sore here, and actually I just started doing that by accident there on live streams. I'm so used to it. So I actually use this for massage reasons, and I use it to scratch my back. Uh, so again, like people are always asking me what it's used for and stuff like that. But I actually use, like, you see, I'm always working my shoulder here, and it gets like really really tight because, like, I'm just always going like that, and then sometimes it's just like to do like this. It kind of just takes away a bit of the tension, tenderize a little bit, and then sometimes I kind of like can work it in and like get it right here and then put pressure on, and so there's some use for it. I actually have two of these at home, and I do use that all the time for my back and for different things as well. And I kind of use it here, like to press in into my neck, and I do it on the other side too. And I use it to press in. Not the proper use for like a shillelagh and stuff, but like, once the shillelagh is yours, you can use it for whatever you like. That's the beauty of owning a stick, like. But yeah, so I have actually two sticks that's are pretty good, like, so I can kind of fix, like, basically, like, there's a spot behind here just between the shoulder blades, and it just, the knob stick, like, I have one like this that kind of sticks out a little bit. This one's actually a good shape for one of these, and it's just like you can just kind of work it in. You can actually give yourself a nice little massage, and it actually takes away some of the pain at bedtime too. So there you have one of these. I just sometimes when I'm at home watching a movie or stuff, I'll just have a shillelagh and I'll just be starting to do this as well. uh Michael says, nice use of souvenir. Here's, man, this is just a souvenir, nothing more. Look at me, Steven Seagal. Let's see now. Hello, Francis. I'm still following you, mate. A two-piece. What's it? A piece of two, and two will fix it. Yes, Tony is one of the longest subscribers of my channel. Probably now 13 years, man, on the channel, and still I haven't met. I met the guy. Tony, do you ever actually come to Ireland? Where are you based? Maybe like it'll be interesting video if I come to see you sometime if you're not too far away. Be interesting just to meet you, like, just to like sit down and say, Tony, my man, I don't know what you drink, some tea. We'll have, look, I don't drink beer too much, but I will drink a beer with you. Actually, I do want to meet you, man. Like, you've been supporting my channel for ages, man. You've been sound, and I probably need to start meeting people more and networking. I think I'm going to actually do that next year. I might go and meet some of you guys for. I think it'd be interesting and it'd be funny. By funny I mean, like, just turning up and be like, hey, how's it going? You get to meet get to meet your false idol. Hello, Linda says, morning from Memphis, Tennessee. I like Tennessee, man. I have a good friend there called Web Welder. I bought some slapjacks off him. I'll tell you a funny story about him in a minute anyway. Anthony O'Neill says, I hope you're well, Francis. Any new big hiking sticks? Dude, I've just talked about him, man. Look at him. Look at these. Go to my website right now, Anthony. These two bad boys are on the website. Two big hiking sticks. They're on there, man. They're on there. See, I secretly just throw them on the site before I tell people as well. Let's see now. Good evening, Francis. Thank you for the Blackthorn walking sticks. No problem at all, my man. I'm happy that you're supporting Irish crafts because, like, you are supporting an Irish craft business, McCaffrey Crafts Limited. I'm based here. I have a business address. You have a retail store. That you are supporting Irish crafts and keeping stick making as a profession. Stick making is a job, and it is a full time job. If you are not a loser, if you are not hard afraid of hard work, stick making is a very very rewarding business. If you know what you're doing, and you have to really be relentless in terms of everything you do, from stick making to talking to people to communicating to posting. And if you're a little bit like that and a bit like me, who's kind of addicted to anything I do, let's see. I'll surprise you one day, Francis. Yes, probably more 30 years. Tony, my man, if you turn up here one day, I'll be like, wow. I actually, you're my idol, Tony. I want to meet you, man. Like, I remember you were dating that Irish girl for a while. I don't know if it worked out or not with you. You were going to. Rodney, hello, Rodney, my man. Thanks for joining the stream as well. I've got some nice messages for you as well. Um, I had to give a neighbor the watch. Sorry, I had to give a neighbor the watch for the other day. He was under influence and messing with the yard. He did stare at the thorns and the walking stick. I waved it a bit. Yeah, sometimes you will get an unfortunate neighbor who's just probably needs a little bit of education. Okay, but we don't condone any violence. Of course, I am a man of peace. I spread a message of love to the blackthorn community. Never would I dare spread a message of hate with these beautiful peacemaking sticks. These resolve disputes very well. I'm going to tell you a funny story about my friend Web Welder. So Web Welder, he's in Tennessee, and that's why I want to mention it. And he makes slapjacks, which are like pieces of leather wrapped around this iron piece. And slapjacks used to be like in the 40s and 50s, they were quite well known in the states. And now there's different straits and different rules and different regulations and different things. So I bought one from him before because he reached out to me. He was sound. He bought some of my shillelaghs. He gave it to his granddaughter, and he showed me pictures of his granddaughter, and his granddaughter was like into shooting, and he was like showing his granddaughter, and he was really really proud, and he was a great guy to talk with, and he's very respectful and an interesting guy. So he's web welder, but he's only on TikTok. I was telling him to like get onto other platforms, man, and get things. And he has some medical condition he's going through at the moment. He has to go through surgery, and he can't work. And so like he's a good guy. But anyway, like he was trying to ship me these slapjacks, and he was having some problems with like the local post office and customs and different things. So he had to come up with a way to ship them that would go through customs, because like if he puts down slapjack or something, it's there's certain rules and regulations regarding shipping them internationally. And it's always fun to watch people like the funniest thing. A quick side note is one time a guy sent me some moonshine, and he made it himself, and he just put down essential oils, and addressed it to my business, and I went through customs no problem. It's so funny. But anyway, so this guy Web Welder, he sent me these four that I want to give to my to my relatives, for my brother-in-law and my brother, and my dad, maybe someone else as well. And so I got a notification from customs to say, look, we have these items, please go and pay the customs fee to have the items released. So I was going up to the post office anyway, and I went in with, like, they give you these little pieces of like here, like I have one here. So they give you these like custom charges, and you got to go. This isn't the exact one, but it's like this. So you get customs charges, and it tells you how much you got to go and pay, like a customs fee. And you have to go, like, and you give them like a reference number and your tracking ID. So they send these out in Ireland. So I went to the post office, and I went there to pay my customs fee. I went up to the counter, but like, to get by customs, and to get by, he didn't put down slapjack. You never guess what he put down, and it was something that I thought was quite funny. And he put down what do you call it? Fetish, fetish. What do you call it? Fetish things that you slap with. What did he call it again? Something I can't remember exactly. Like fetish. That was it. A fetish paddle. So he put down on the customs form that this was a fetish paddle for people into that, BDSM type of stuff and 50 Shades of Grey stuff. So he put that on the customs form that he was sending me four fetish paddles. And I went to the post office and, handed it in, and Joanne was like, putting it in, and she says, "Oh, your fetish paddles?" And she's looking at me, what? And she's looking at me really, really strange. And like, there's a few people behind me and stuff, and she said it loud enough for them to notice. And like, for me and my personality, I thought it was funny and other people get embarrassed. And I just turned around to her, and like with a deadpan grin, I said, "Yeah, I've been really looking forward to getting my fetish paddles. I've really wanted to try them and use them, like, and I'm so happy now they finally arrived, my fetish paddles." And it was so like, they're not fetish paddles, obviously, but and then like her face went bright red, like, because I was like embraced it and was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to get my fetish paddles." I paid the customs fee, it was like 24 euro, and then like all the people behind me were starting to giggle and laugh. And like I just like turned around and gave, like, a little sly wink or something like that. But so you gave your family fetish paddles, yeah. So like a slapjack if you want to ship a slapjack around the world, just put down as a fetish paddle. It kind of could be. It could be used like for a bit of slapping and stuff like that. I was never into any of that weird stuff as well, man. I'm pretty tame in the bedroom for any of these. Just care. Let's see. That's hilarious as well. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Um, do you have any fetish blackthorn? I have ones with plenty of thorns, but I think that'd be quite painful or something like that. But it's kind of funny because like guys have messaged me with like Anthony, you're just making a joke now, but guys have seriously messaged me about stuff like that over the years. And like this one guy, man, he's on my Instagram. He was like saying that I like he wants me to make stuff for this like erotic shop and stuff he was in and stuff like that. And I don't want my, my brand attached with that. I make walking aids for people to walk with, and I make like Irish heritage products like this, and that's why it's called a knobstick. It is indeed. It is indeed. But that story about the fetish paddle was pretty good. And like I've been like you would be surprised some of the things I've been asked in DMs by people. I think I've told a story before. A guy wanted me to make a knobstick in the shape of his one of his ex-girlfriends, like cleavage and stuff, and he wanted to send me pictures of it and wanted to like could I get the detail, and he said one was a bit lopsided, could you make the lopsided one? And I was like, I said, man, I just make walking sticks. I just make them and post them on my site. I just want an easy life. Just please, man. Just want an easy life. And he goes, no, I really want it, and it really has to be. And I said, look, just keep watching my website every week, and if you see one that reminds you of her, just go for it and stuff like that. But like you get the weirdest requests, like, and yeah, like always within that area. I don't need to go into it to be vulgar and stuff, but guys do want things that's to do as well. Get your thing on. Yeah, that's it. Actually, you know what? You know what? I was actually thinking of doing, and you have to hear me out because, like, this could be taken out of context. That I am actually thinking of doing an OnlyFans page. It'll be a bit different. It would be like, it would be a bit of a to get attention and stuff like that. I have a very good and funny idea to do like an OnlyFans, and I think that would get a lot of attention. I've said it to a few people what I have in mind, and they're like, "No, Francis, please don't." But like that kind of is urging me to do it. But like it's actually going to be like safe for work. It's like I'm going to like say that I'm doing all of these things, but then when you see it, it's going to be like more entertainment and funny and stuff like that. But and again, it's not going to be anything too bad. But it's kind of funny as well. But it's another thing too is like there's this there's this Halloween festival coming on in Kilorglin or something like that, and like I think there's a few content creators or something coming to it as well. Like a few was messaging, and I said, "Oh my god!" Like so, it seems to be a big thing out there. But like Toger says, "Don't go there, Francis." No, no, no. Toger, you have to hear me out, man. Well, like I don't want to give away the plan now, but like I have a very good thing that I want to do that will get plenty of attention, and like it's not going to be something that get me cancelled, and it's going to be very funny to me anyway. But like I don't care about pushing the boundaries of getting attention onto my brand. I'm going to increase production, and don't worry, don't worry. The church will condone of what I have in mind as well. The church will condone as well. It's going to be something that it's kind of like funny, but it's completely safe for work as well. There's nothing salacious about it. But like it'll be funny kind of like the build up to it, like I could do, and all the guys that always give out to me when I use a model or something like that, they'll be like losing it and creating loads and loads of free advertising for me. And I've been I nearly did it there last year, and I have a really good idea to do, and I think it would be pretty good. Obviously, it's going to be like marketed as like shillelagh porn, and it will be the sticks, but it'll basically be around the sticks and selling the sticks, and it's going to. I have some really good ideas, but you see the thing about like when you're marketing and stuff is that you have to have no shame, and you have to be very respectful that you're not going to offend a lot of people when you do things. Like there'll always be one or two that mightn't like if you're using this or that, but like I'm pretty safe at staying within the realms of what is still within good taste. and I do have a load of ideas for humor that I need to get around. I wish I had a videographer as well. You just made my porn name. Hardcore Torn. That's my name. Oh man, don't make me laugh, man. That was good work, Simon. Man, you were definitely pretty good with words as well. Hardcore Torn. That's I don't want to see you in tongues, goddamn it. There are actually guys that are. I have been asked. I told you, man. I've been asked the weirdest things, man, in DM, and like I have been asked to do like some guy said he would give me some money if I would like pose with a stick in, and I was like, I thought it was a troll and stuff, but apparently that was what he was into. He took a bit of an affection to me. He liked my bearish type of vibe or something like that. But yeah, like you get everyone messaging you online. Like a lot of the time, people are just trolling, and sometimes I'll talk to a few people that are messaging or something because I just want to see where it is or where it's going, or I'll try to get them to talk as much as possible so I can get as much information, just in case. Like, and many times it's like teenagers that are like trying to like get you into trouble or something like that. Have a load of them, and then usually they're local guys around here, and you find out. I see. Being a karate instructor, I have people offer to pay to kick them in the spots. Oh my God, Simon, man, it's like people are weird. Like bros, man, bros get weirder and weirder as well. Like I did this thing called Shaolin Kung Fu long time ago. And if you're in this stance, you tuck in your whatever and you hold it away. And if you try to kick someone between the spuds, as you said, it doesn't hurt. And the instructor would there and be like instructing his students to come up one by one and to kick him between the legs. But given his position, the way he kind of like squeezed his thighs over, it was like offered little space to kind of go up. But yeah, man, it's like it's so weird. And Toger's going, oh yes. But yeah, like you never really kind of understand like how online people are and stuff. It's like they wouldn't be like that in real life, but like when behind the back of a computer, people they get so like weird or like sometimes like a lot of people they just like they start talking to me and then they just start like telling me things. Like I'm like, all right, man, like I just sell sticks. I just sell sticks. It's all good. It's all good. And like it's they're telling me their life story and different things as well. I think like a lot of people are just lonely and bored and just want people to connect with, and talk with. I think loneliness probably within older men is probably a big thing as well. And I just know once I get talking to, and like there's people of all ages that be message you online, so you have to like have your wits about you just to make sure that you're staying safe and all like that. But yeah, like it's interesting to be a stick maker. You do get lots of different messages, and you get people just some most of the times it's just like a lot of people trolling and different things as well, or they try to draw you into like political arguments or the Northern Irish argument. Or like all these things which are so boring to me, which is like always the same things for years and years as well. That it's so like you just have to be very careful online of what you say and just you know hardcore torn, man. I love that. I love that. I'm thinking. I'm gonna take a note of that, man. I'm gonna get t-shirts done. I'm gonna get a t-shirt from hardcore torn. That's it. Because I actually remember I brought out like 10 or 15 t-shirt designs. I haven't done anything with that project yet because those t-shirt companies take too much of a cut. I still want to get push those t-shirts as well. An OF. Thinking about setting up an OF Blackthorn page called Shillelagh Porn, where I will post the most amazing pictures as well. Sticks and rocks are cool. Sticks are actually cool. We had a good talk last week about how sticks feel when you hold them up, and a lot of people do get interesting. Losing connection. Anyone else experience this as well? Sorry if you're losing connection, man. It could be the internet here. It could be anything else. Let's see. I'm getting one of your sticks very soon. No, I appreciate that as well. How are the sticks, the chestnut sticks, compared to the blackthorn? They're amazing. The chestnut sticks are completely underrated on my site. They're big, they're strong, they're 500-600 grams. I can get them really straight. The knobs are bigger than them as well. They're a different type of stick from the blackthorn, but I've went for like really heavier pieces of chestnut because it's a slightly lighter wood, so I can go a little bit bigger on the dimensions, and it's still comfortable to use as a walking aid. Most of the chestnut I have is between 39 to 42 inches, so If you're over 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", chestnut is way better as well. Mine was glitching a little. Could be the solar flares as well. Yes, could be getting cancelled, or it could be the internet in the shop. It could be anything. Um, but like if it becomes all glitchy and stuff, I'll just end it. And if it's like no fun for you guys and it just keeps glitching and glitching, I'll just go on my merry way until next week, and you can listen to my ramblings then. What's the longest hike? The longest one, probably about 60 inches. You see, like I can't sell anything bigger than 59 inches or 60 inches because no post office will take it, or you can't post it. So like, you know, why go far bigger than that as well? I'll order one now. Good job, my man. Good job. Are the slows early this year? Everyone always says that. I haven't seen any. You see, in Kerry, it's a bit different. Like all the lads up in the Northern Ireland, they're always like, "Yeah, the slows are out," and then guys in Dublin were saying the slows are out as well. But like, like, I haven't actually gone out looking around the blackthorn spots. Probably now in about a month. Because I've been kind of busy here. I've actually had a very busy July. Usually, July is the quietest month of the year, but like July was rocking, man. It was. I think we're in for a good Christmas run this year. People have a bit of money still. I know, like a lot of people are finding it tough with inflation and with jobs and stuff. But like a lot of older guys and older men have money saved up. They've had investments. They're cashing out different things now. They're selling different things at the peak of the market. And I've noticed that my sales are just keep going up and up and up and up, and it's pretty good. I have to try to make now as much as possible. Oh, an order just came through. Whoever just bought my stick, thank you very much. If that was you, Toger, I saw an order come through, but I can't see the name because I'm just in the middle of the stream as well. But yeah, people make the slow wine and different things. I have a new blackthorn area that I have been invited to cut as much as I want, but I have to go there maybe in September. So I have to go to Thailand for a few weeks, the end of August. But like I'm gonna have a load of sticks, and then I'll have someone to kind of manage it, while I'm away. And I'll do all the customer service, the labels, and I'll be like, wherever I'm in the world and I have my phone, I can do and interact with everyone and deal with everything. All I really need here is just someone to ship them, and I've going to make a lot of sticks and post them online over the next 3 weeks, so that they'll tie me over for a few weeks. So if I put 3 or 4 weeks worth of sticks up, then there'll be plenty just to kind of keep you guys happy. So I've worked on a load of nice sticks. So I'll show you. Look, I didn't get a chance to put them on. Like, but wait, just like this one's kind of nice. Let's see, this one's nice too. Here are a few nice ones. I was trying to get these online today, like, but I ran out of time, man, because I have to do this as well. So here we go. So this one's quite nice, a root stick. I didn't get a chance to put this online today. I wanted to kind of put this online before the live stream, but I was running out of time, and I wanted to get like the hiking sticks online first as well. Then I have this one as well, which is quite a nice stick. Another from a root, which is quite a good one. So I want to get those two sticks online. If I get a chance today, maybe this one's actually pretty nice. It's kind of like hard to see here, but like it actually is way better like than the pictures. Trying to get the right angle on it, but it's like really comfortable, and it's really strong, and it's got this kind of like little curve that like works really well and feels comfortable. That's actually quite a good stick. That's one of the sticks that like it'll be better in person than in the pictures. Sometimes that happens too. I have a few more sticks as well. I have these type of ones. So I've a load of, I've been working on a load of these kind of L-shaped ones because a lot of people have been buying these recently as well. So I've made a good few of these ones. I'll be putting online as well. Uh, they seem to go. Actually, everything's going well at the moment, man. Here's a nice little. Not little, is about probably 36. It's got like a small enough handle, but it fits in really comfortably into your hand. You don't need really big knob as well. That's actually quite a nice stick too. Hopefully, I'll get these on tomorrow because I gotta go home after this and sort out a few bits and pieces. But here's another nice of root stick. It fits in quite comfortably into your hand. Here you can kind of see it in all its glory. It's kind of straight and a little kind of bend here that I've kind of taken out, but it actually works pretty well and it's quite balanced as well. It kind of just curves a little bit inwards towards the top, but like it's really strong, and it just feels like a really good grip. So I have these ones as well. So if I get a chance, I'll see if I can upload it today. It just depends, like, because I'll be here to 7 p.m. Mary says, "Did you have a good birthday?" I was working all day. I didn't really do too much for my birthday. I got a few text messages to say happy birthday. My mom gave me €50, and that was about it. Didn't really do too much. Woke up, was dealing with, as I say, man, these builders that are upgrading the house with a few things, man. They're just so annoying to deal with. Just like, you try to be nice to them for as long as possible, but like they just keep doing things and just, like today they told me to be there at like 8 a.m. They were coming. Then at 10 o'clock, they didn't even turn up. Then I rang the project manager and tried to say, look, where are you guys and stuff. And he's like, oh, there's a miscommunication. And I was like, yeah, you told me to be at home at 8 p.m. on 8 a.m. on a Friday that you guys were coming. How was that miscommunication? No, 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 you misheard us. And I was, what? And this is the fourth time now it's happened. And dealing, and then like they installed this like heating system, and I asked, can they show me how to use it? And they said they don't know. And I goes, you don't know how to use the heating system that you installed? I said, how do you use this thing here, and what do you need to do? But anyway, dealing with people is never good as well. So I didn't really do too much for my birthday. Maybe I'll do something sooner. I don't know, man. It's like I'm not really out there like in terms of having like a big social network. I'm kind of a bit more of a recluse at the moment. I just kind of go home, work, and I'm kind of in that cycle as well. He says thank you, and Tony says happy belated birthday. Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, no worries. Thanks very much, guys. Actually, yeah, Morris sent me a gift that I showed on my stories on Facebook and on Instagram, and he sent me a gift actually. So I did get a gift. So I got a gift from Morris, and I got a gift from my mom, and that was about it. No one else gave me anything because you know, it's one of those things. As you get older, your birthdays just people just don't celebrate them as much. People were like what would be my perfect birthday and stuff like that. Most men and most guys just want something relaxing and peace. They don't want like they don't want like a big giant party and stuff. Like for me like a big party with loads of people and stuff. It just is not really me. My perfect day birthday would be just like having a sleep in, which I rarely get. Waking up, having some kind of nice breakfast. Then a relaxing afternoon, just going somewhere and then watching some movies, eating some takeaway, and just like my perfect birthday would be just to come off my phone, to put my phone in the bin for like 24 hours. But like things build up and build up, like you're as you become like quite a bigger brand, as I have over the years, and many of you guys have watched my journey. Some Tony remembers when I was in my kitchen just posting the videos like 13 years ago, putting them on my kitchen table, and just working out of my kitchen and on my little shed in my back garden. And then I just kind of grew from that and grew from that. So like Tony's watched me grow from back when 2012, 13, I was starting to get a bit popular. I still had a job, and then I was working with the sticks as well, but then it became more of a full-time thing later. And so I've been doing it for some time, and it has got better. But like it's the minute the minute I wake up in the morning, man, there's like 20 to 30 messages. Guys, like, where's my steak? Where is it? Where is it? They're always like panicking about the traffic, the shipping and stuff. And I say, yeah, it's relaxed. It's shipped with FedEx. You'll have it in about 6 days. Um, FedEx has been really good so far. I've switched from using UPS to FedEx, and it's less stressful. They do it as well. Tony says, yes, I do remember. Yeah, like I'd be in the kitchen table. I still think I have that table in the kitchen ready to replace it. And I'd make my videos in my back garden, and I put 5 or 6 sticks up against the back door of my gate, and I start talking. Do you want to buy stick A, B, C, D? And I'd put 5 sticks up, and I'd talk about them, and then I would sell them. I think I was selling on eBay then, and I would have people from eBay asking me questions. Like that's how I kind of got into making the video. So I'd be putting the sticks on eBay, and then guys would message me and said, "Oh, I want to see the stick. Can you hold it? Can you do this? Can you do that?" I said, look, I'll just make some videos, and you know, Irish builders, faulty tower, like it's like how tradesmen, not all, but there's a certain attitude because they got so much work, and they feel like they don't need you, and they come when they please. They work as quick as they want, and you cannot say a word for them, or they're like, F you, I'll just get another job because there's so much demand for it. and I think that's a luxury that they won't have as things change within the market. At the moment, there is still plenty of work for plumbers, electricians, a lot of tradesmen. It's very hard to still there's still work there. There's plenty of people waiting for tradesmen to do things as well. Within this community, within Kerry, anyway. I don't know what it's like in other parts of Ireland, but yeah, if you're a tradesman, you should be still doing well. If you have those skills, there's good money in the trades. You can make up to 100 grand per year if you apply yourself and you work efficiently, and then build get some guys in for apprentices, and try to watch them very closely so that they don't affect your brand. But if you are a smart guy and hardworking, and you know a little bit about sales and marketing, and you have a trades background, you know, 1 to 200,000 euro, no problem. Easy enough as well. Kick them between the spuds. Yeah, yeah. Like I was nice. Like I'm nice to everyone, but like I only have a threshold for so much. Like, and other people in Ireland, they're very sure we won't say anything. Sure we don't want to cause offense. Sure we won't say nothing. But like I'll give people a few chances. Sorry guys, I'm always with dust and stuff like that. I should have some water here. Oh well, here's a bit of chewing gum, or I can't chew on stream because you just hear that like clicking noise. Sometimes I made videos chewing gum, I forget. Sometimes you just get a bit. You're always have a sore throat and stuff when you are working with dust and different things as well, and also there's so much dust in the house from when they were taking the door frames out and different things as well. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I will get all of those walking sticks online because Puck Fair is coming. If you don't know, my local town called Killorglen worships a goat for 3 days every year for the past 400 years. So they put a goat up into the sky on this big puck stand. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it online, the stand. Probably do that tomorrow for you guys, or maybe later today. And so the people of Killorglen worship a goat on a big stand. Not quite Moloch or the owl, all that weird guys, the weird elite kind of guys that do stuff like that. But there is, I don't know, man. There could be something in Clorglen that's a bit weird, man. The worshipping the goat. Cup of tea and biscuits. Yeah, I actually can't be eating the biscuits, man. I got to get my cholesterol down because I have to get my CT scan and get all of these different things. Like, I still, after having the old cancer thing, you still have to for years go back and do tests and different things and stuff. I feel fine now, but like, I kind of am trying to cut back on the biscuits, even though I do like one. So for now, it's mostly nuts and berries and stuff. I've been eating a lot of nuts and berries recently. But then, like, I probably need to get a bit more healthy as well. I've just been kind of like I've had a lot of late nights in July because of the time difference in America. I usually have to stay up till 2 and 3 a.m. talking. And I do a lot of online chatting as well, and trying to hustle and make connections and network with the right people, and make friends with different people that perhaps can help me. And then, like, I have an idea for another brand, another company, that's a clothing brand actually, and doing something on that too, and trying to work on a few more ideas I have. So for me, I'm always kind of active, and I'm always up pretty late, and I do drink a lot of tea, Tony. I do like my cup of tea. Cup of Barry's tea goes down well. I need to get some milk. Actually, that reminds me, the milk has gone off. Does that ever happen to you guys? It's like you always buying milk and it's always gone off. You buy some milk, you put it in the fridge, and then you might forget about it for a day or two. Then you come back and you open the milk. Oh, rotten milk smell is the worst, man. It's the worst. You get that, it stings the nose, man. It's like gross. But yeah, it's like I'm always have way too much tea each day. I drink some coffee too. I take some mushroom supplements and loads of things as well. But I do. I've been probably working a lot in my workshop for the past 2 weeks and getting things ready and working a lot in sticks, just bringing them halfway to completion, and then I'll try to like complete them now over the next while. So it's this. I like, as I told you guys to start. There's some really nice sticks. The heavier sticks, the sticks that usually sell faster. I'm working on a load of them at the moment so that I can like throw a lot of them up in the next 3 weeks. hope they don't sell too fast, but I probably hope they do. And then I will go off and go to Asia, check on the things and activities I have over there, and see if I can sort out a few issues that I need to sort out, and then come back here again. And then in September, I have to check out some location that's supposed to have a lot of blackthorn, like a lot. Like, I've seen some pictures of it. Looks pretty good. And the landowner is a fan, contacted me and want that. So like if you guys know of areas with blackthorn, if you can tell me, if you want, that is, like, as well. Hugs from Sweden, safe journey to Thailand. Yeah, it's all right. We're just there for a few weeks, but I'll still be active online. I'll still be doing everything. It's business as usual. The thing is, you can still do a lot of things from there as well. I need milk too. And by all means, last longer. Say hi, Frank and Aaron, as always. I always do, Mary, as well. They always ask. Uh, so yeah, I'm going to go over there, and then it's a whole different type of thing that I have to do in Asia. But I do want to create more brands around the walking sticks as well. Like I have the Blackthorn brand, the McCaffrey Crafts. I think there's plenty of room to introduce different levels of sticks into it as well. And I'm a very ambitious guy. It's I want to grow as much as I can. My only problem is that I need people around me who are trustworthy and diligent, and I can't find any. It's like everyone that I try to do business with or do something, it's like they're useless, they're lazy, or like they offer no value. And then all they want to do is just ride on my coattails and want me to do everything, and then them just to collect paychecks and different things. But that's not how it is. You have to bring value in on doing things. And I was speaking to a few people about setting up a few little businesses with them and stuff, but like I just if they don't have like the kind of work ethic that is needed, then it's if you don't feel 100% in someone, that if you see, oh, there's 80% but 20, I'm not sure if it's always best just to walk away. That I found from experience of those things as well. So a few things. If you know of any locations of blackthorn that you found and you want me to go out and to cut them and show me there, if I can get a load of blackthorn out of any of these areas, of course I will reward you a finder's fee, no problem. My fees for people who cut blackthorn are going to be the same this year as well. If you cut me a piece of blackthorn that I can turn into a knob stick, I will give you €10 per stick. So if you can cut 15 sticks in the morning and 15 in the afternoon, and to be honest, that's pretty easy. Any guy could do that. That's a work day of €300 you make cash in hand. You come to me with 30 to 50 sticks at a time, and I will pay you in cash. I have three guys who cut for me. I cut myself as well. I cut about, anything between 6 to 800 myself. That's all I really get time permitted. And then I get probably about 2,000 sticks then cut that I hire and pay guys to do for me, who are in locations around Ireland who have access to blackthorn within their area. And I'm always looking for new guys to cut. And so it's €10 per piece of blackthorn. If it's a root stick that you've pulled out by the root and it has a really nice handle on it, I will go for €13 as well. And then I will keep the stick for 3 years before I can make it. So, you get paid now, and I have to wait 3 years, and hopefully it can go through the seasoning process and doesn't like have a bad damage or doesn't get any insect damage or throughout the whole process. And there usually is like 10 to 15% of the sticks don't make it, depending on what you have. And so yeah, so I will continue my policy of paying guys to cut for me, which when you have a large business, like I'm not a small crafts person just doing it on my kitchen anymore. I'm McCaffrey Crafts Limited. I make 3,000 sales per year, 3,000 orders. My brand is getting stronger. People are trusting me more. People know about it as well. So the only way to grow bigger is to get more blackthorn, and I can physically only cut so much each year. So the more and more guys that cut for me, the more and more I can grow my brand. The more and more I can show the world that Irish stick making is here to stay, and that Irish stick making is a profession. And if my business can get bigger, I can start employing some Irish people as well. Set up a workshop and factory, and if I can get my blackthorn quantity up and get more and more blackthorn, um, and then I can, of course, grow it into a bigger thing as well. Or if any guys want to make sticks for me, I'm open to that too as well, but the standard has to be pretty good, because like the only way you can expand as a stick maker is you will have to get other people involved. You will have to, so I will make my sticks as best I can. Then if I have two or three other guys, this is the way that I plan to grow as well, and to grow it then into to quite a bigger brand. So I'm kind of getting to that stage now where I'm looking to expand, and I want to expand next year. I have enough wood, and I have a plan for the Christmas run this year, but next year, I want to maybe get some more guys involved. So my skills are very good at selling it, doing the marketing, and doing everything as well. I'd like to focus more on that than being stuck in the dust for the afternoon, like I've just been now for the last 4 or 5 hours as well. And like if I can set up a brand and quality control everything, but then that's the only way you can scale up as a business, and I think I will do that maybe next year. Good day, Francis and Mary. So I'm telling you guys first as well, like what's the kind of plan of action that I have for McCaffrey Crafts. I've kind of taken as far as I can as one person, so I do need to get more people involved. That can bring value to what I'm doing to increase it, and everything will be under the McCaffrey Crafts brand, because that is the name that is synonymous with blackthorn, with shillelagh making. I have such a big following now online as well. I reach 250,000 people per month across all my social media. That's people that actually interact and do things with my page. So I have a lot of engagement across all platforms. Says hello, Paul. Feeling better as well? Yes. Yeah. Remember you were talking about your operation as well. Yes, Mary. The doctor has released me. That's good. And so the journey to recovery begins. And we're all here for you, Paul. And thank you for joining. And I hope they give you some good meds and stuff. I remember after my operation, it was just paracetamol or something like that. So you want something good, and I think that covers most topics now, guys. If you have any more questions, it's fine. If you want to see these big giant staffs again, they're on the site. This one it's quite long, and yeah, I think I pretty much have said all that I need to say today. If not, I might leave you guys go, and God save era as well. Yeah, like Ireland is has a few social issues at the moment, so hopefully different things can happen to improve our country. I think that the healthcare in Ireland is definitely needs help. The housing crisis, the homeless crisis, the amount of benefits that the country is given as well. I think that's you know a lot of people in need are not getting it. I think that the healthcare is probably the worst that I've seen it. It needs a lot of capital injection as well. And a lot of these problems are so easy to fix. It just needs leaders who will go in and take responsibility. So hopefully, all of these prayers that you're saying there, Robert, can help our country, and make Ireland great again. Controversial. But yeah, I've been following the U.S. elections, of course. It's Kamala now. Biden dropped out. You know, so it's like whatever goes on in America affects my business, because again, a large market is America for blackthorn walking sticks. There's such a history and culture built up of having these sticks within the U.S., which is a huge marketplace. 400 million people there. Like there's more people in America than there is in Europe. And let's see. Thank you, Francis. Keep up the good work. You deserve it, Francis. You're a very dedicated stick maker as well. Yes, Tony, you know how I'm like. I'm relentless. I've been doing this for years. I'm churning out the content, churning out the sticks. I do my exercise every week, man. I put out what I need to put out. I put out new sticks each week. I keep moving forward, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up. I have no plans to leave this business. I will be doing the blackthorn until the day I die, and I'm going to be relentless even when I have injuries. I'll figure out ways around these things as well. But yeah, like I said, you see, I want to expand, so I do need, if anyone is interested in trying to expand my business and have some interesting business proposal, I'm open to it as well. But like, real proposals, don't come to me and say, "Oh, I'll give you €5,000 to do something." Like, that's nothing, man. I make that in a weekend. Like, I make some good money doing this. Like, I want like a proper guy who has connections, who can sort out my distribution issues with the couriers. Maybe, maybe set up a distribution center in the US would be another thing that I would like to have. But done it. But you see, I make like these one of a kind items, so I need to kind of get a proper factory and done. I actually bought 40 vices there today, and I'm going to like maybe try to upgrade my straightening process into a bit of a quicker type of thing to do. Vices are the main things. Like, I use a little apparatus and different things, which makes for video content, and they're handy little things to use. But like, I need to invest more in the vices for straining. Like, the longest part of the process is just the straining of the wood. So if I can increase the speed of that, I should be able to like double production. But like, thing is, again, like, I only have about like 3,000 sticks per year, which is still plenty. Like, it gives me like a, 500,000 per year in terms of like gross sales. But like, the thing is, if I can get more blackthorn, I can, get into the million category. Like, if I can make 6,000, like, the more sticks I make, I have no problem selling them. People really connect with authentic rustic sticks. The comparison is these plastic sticks with no soul, and there is such a demand for high quality rustic sticks that can be used as walking aids. So hopefully now I can get more involved in expanding the business. I want to get bigger. I want to get better as well. Lead reckoning, the vices. Yes, I only have two vices: wine and women as well. They can be seen as virtues, A bit of wine, Isn't wine supposed to be good for your heart? Or isn't there like something in red wine that, like, it helps with your health or something? That's why the French were living longer, given their diet was like, bread and cheese and stuff like as well. And if you like the women, I think that's a normal thing. I think there's nothing wrong to admire the beauty of femininity and the feminine form. I think that is something to be celebrated. I think women are amazing. They add so much value to a guy's life as well. I think that they're completely underestimated. I think that, you know they've been told a lie, women, about how they should be and to act, and go out there and do things and different things, when the focus should be more on their feminine qualities, on what they want to do, and not trying to push them into the workforce, not trying to, like, manipulate them to be a certain type of way. But I think that the bedrock to any society is on having a solid family unit as well. Let's see, red wine is good for you in moderation as well. A glass a day is supposed to be good for you. I think if you have one wet red wine a day, it's supposed to be good to your heart. There's a like a res it begins with an R. There's some kind of ingredient in it, in the red wine, the fermentation process or something like that, that makes you live longer. Apparently, from, was it Dr. David Sinclair said in his Harvard educated book or something like that. He's into all of that aging. It's when you get older, you start reading up all about how to stay younger. All these like creepy old billionaire guys, like, learning how to do, what's that, when they do blood transfusions and all that conspiracy things, and trying to stay younger, and you know but there's money in that too, like trying to stay as young as possible. But anyway, guys, I am out of here. Go to McCaffreycrafts.com, buy my sticks. They're fantastic, great walking aids, and you are supporting me in Irish crafts. I'm putting a lot of the profits back into the business now. I'm going to try to expand. I'm going to try to create maybe two or three more brands within what I'm doing, and trying to, after this Christmas run next year is when I'll plan to scale up. But again, if you guys know of any blackthorn, or if you want to cut for me, or you want to reach out and say, look, I can help you grow this business, and present me with something that it will benefit my business, not something that is small. Good night. Take care. Yes, I'm worn out, man, Tony. I need to relax. But I like that. I like feeling like this when I reach the end of my week. I want to be like physically and mentally drained. It means that I had a good week and that I'm moving forward. The more sticks I make, I'm moving forward. Like, as soon as I get these bad boys on tomorrow, Pretty tired now, man. I wonder if I can stay for another like 30 minutes just to get these sticks online. Might actually do that. I think I probably will. Yeah, we'll see what I'll do now because I have to. Depends because I gotta feed people. Have a great weekend. Okay, thank you so much. See you guys next week, and I'll post more video content through the week. Still don't know what I'm going to shoot next. I might make a few more nice sticks. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I think next week is time for the holly. I'll start making some of that. I have 300 pieces of holly. So if I can get like 50 done in the next 2 weeks, and we'll get the holly going. Give her holly, and that's what I'll do next. So I'll make some videos of me making with the holly wood. All right, guys, take care. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this banter, this chat, and whatever this ritual is we do each week. I hope you enjoy it and you get some value from it, and just enjoy my ramblings, or maybe you just want someone to listen to and find my voice relaxing, or whatever. And hope you was enjoying. Anyway, bye guys. I'm out of here. Take care.